Last time on Fightbox.
Well, this is turning into a complete ruck. This isn't panic, it's total chaos. They're both on their last legs. Surely the next punch is going to do it. Oh, my goodness.
Fightbox.
Welcome to Fightbox. This is a place where you can make your imagination run absolutely riot and cause as much mayhem and destruction as possible.
Tonight we have 4 more people looking to book the last place in the quarterfinals. Now they've created 4 huge fighting warriors, and tonight they're going to see them come to life here in the Fightbox arena.
Now for 3 of them it's going to be a short-lived dream. Although 4 fight, only 1 can win.
Yep, and here, as always, hoping to inflict the most pain, hurt and destruction, it's everyone's favourites, the Sentients! Now! Scary!
Say hi to Pearl!
Vesuvius!
The deadly Banshee!
Kodiak!
And he's big, it's George! I'll tell you, Lisa, that big George is a bit of a lummox, isn't he? The Sentients are immortal Fightbox champions. Now, their job is to make life as difficult as possible for our challengers, and they love their job.
Yep. Tonight, we're looking for a person who's created a warrior not only capable of taking out the Sentients, but all the other warriors as well.
First, he has to survive 2 elimination rounds, and then on to the big showdown, which is single combat.
But who is it going to be? Well, over here in the red pod, where he'll be controlling his warrior, is Robert Gorman from London. How you doing, Robert?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Are you feeling confident?
Definitely. I'm
Listen
going
to
to
the crowd, they love you. You've got lots of fans out there, lots of supporters.
I've bought 1 or 2.
1 or 2, sounds like a bit more to me. Tell me, Robert, what is the name of your warrior?
Warrior's name is Clueless, AKFT.
Let's bring out Clueless AKFT. Wow. Robert, is there any way I can just call him Clueless?
Yep.
Call him Clueless. So why the name Clueless?
I'm part of a science fiction fan club, and Clueless is my persona.
OK, wicked. So what are Clueless's special powers?
He has ice fists. He's tough, powerful, and hopefully he's going to win.
OK, well, let's give it up for Robert and Clueless.
With me at the blue control pod is Leon Naylor from York. How you doing, Leon?
Pretty good.
Now, Leon, I hear you are a kung fu expert.
Yeah, I am.
That should help you tremendously in this game.
Well, I think so. It's all about putting the punch in the right place, and that's just what I'm going to do.
And a bit of destruction as well. What's the name of your warrior?
Kill power.
Let's bring out Kill Power. Kill Power. Explain the name.
It's a comic book character. I read it when I was little. It was a huge bloke. Always won, always tough. Just how mine's going to be.
I like what you're saying, Leon. Let's hear it for Leon and Kill Power.
First of all, we've got Robert Gorman from London, who's going to play the Helix. Now, to score on the Helix, the player has to climb the 45-metre-long spiral, winning points all the time. But for maximum points, they have to reach the blue cube at the very top of the spiral. But reaching it means getting past a vast array of obstacles and hazards, as well as 2 Sentients. Tonight, it's Kodiak and Vesuvius. Well, I hope Clueless doesn't live up to his name, otherwise we've got real problems here. Away he goes, trying to avoid those spikes and the flames and, of course, the circular saw. And here comes Kodiak, all 7 feet 10 of him. He seemed to get past that all right. That was superb by Clueless. So big points on the board already, but Vesuvius charging down the ramp. Clueless has gone down. Whoa. Robert Gorman not too happy with that. And he goes down again. So Robert Gorman's got real problems. And look at Clueless. He's all over the place, running into the hazards. And he's down and well and truly out. Robert Gorman shouting, "Get up!" And Kodiak wanted to tear him apart. The Helix really tested Clueless here. He hit almost every obstacle at one point or another on the way up, but in the end, the Helix won, and Clueless stepped on just too many spikes.
Well, Clueless definitely lived up to its name in that. An average showing. Let's see how Leon and Killpower get on in Helix.
Killpower. Now, Killpower is a heavyweight, and he's got an incredibly high rating for attack, which is going to be important when he starts running into Kodiak and maybe even Vesuvius later on. Look at the muscles in Killpower's arms, but Kodiak gets him down. 2 pretty simple blows there to the head, and at least Leon Naylor finds it quite funny. He almost ran off the Helix there. Now then, what can he do against Vesuvius? But he's gone down. He needs a few more points to draw level with Clueless. Clueless was on 37, and Kodiak is really laying into Killpower here. Killpower looks very slow, and he's going again, surely. Kodiak's enjoying this tonight, I think. Whoa, watch out, stay on the Helix. Goes past the corkscrew. He's got another one to negotiate. Oh, he's gone down again, can you believe it? Only 5 seconds to go. And he's gone down again. Well, he's not going to get any more points, surely, and gets belted by Kodiak right on the bell. And Kodiak thoroughly enjoying himself on the Helix. Not bad points by Killpower, who actually managed to get in a couple of good shots against Kodiak. But that's not the sort of thing a Sentient is likely to forget, and Kodiak made sure that Killpower knew who was boss. And there is the score. Killpower just 1 point ahead. It's 38-37.
Creators. Now, guys, a little bit of advice for you. When you see a Sentient, don't try and fight them. Just run away from them. What were you thinking?
Well, somebody had to try and put them in their place, and I don't see why it shouldn't be me.
OK, and what about you? What about you?
Well, I was getting away from him. Even though he's a big pussycat, I will wait till a little bit later before I start tangling.
Who's the scariest one, do you think?
That big red one.
Vesuvius. OK, guys, well, listen, I'm rooting for you. Don't let me down.
I won't.
OK, guys, my money's on Clueless. Let's see who Trevor thinks is going to win.
Rowdy. Those are good words of advice, Lisa. When you come up to a Sentient, run away. But when you come up to a member of the audience, stick a mic in their face. Who do you fancy there?
I like Pearl.
But Pearl's a girl.
I know, but she's so sexy.
Oh, she is. What do you like about Pearl?
I love her bottom.
On that note, I found a friend for life. On that note, let's play the next Eliminator.
In panic, each Sentient is given a player to target. George goes for Killpower, and Pearl will go for Clueless. And the Sentients are going to be lowered on their podiums into the arena. Then they will be able to pursue their chosen victim. To slow down Pearl and Big George's descent, the players have to destroy the floating boxes. Clueless goes for red and Killpower blue. And points can also be picked up by collecting the cubes. So away we go. And certainly the heavyweight, Killpower, may have a slightly better chance of destroying those cubes. Robert Gorman concentrating like crazy, and at the moment, Clueless trying to go for that red cube and gets it. 5 points, good left hand. And the Sentients are on their way down. They're going to be into the arena any moment now. Oh, those cubes just disappeared, and in fact, Clueless knocked over Killpower. And Big George after Killpower, and Pearl is herring after Clueless. Clueless actually picking up some bonus points in and around the arena. Now, Pearl gives Clueless a real whack on the side of the head, and Big George is making life very difficult for Killpower, and actually enjoying himself as well. Clueless has actually gone into the lead by 5 points. More points now for Clueless. This is getting better and better all the time, but Pearl is making life so difficult for Clueless and Robert Gorman. And Pearl just strides up to Clueless. Clueless runs into the arms of Big George. 1 second to go. Oh, what a battle we've had. And in fact, Clueless comes out the winner by just 2 points. Well done to Robert Gorman. Commiserations to Leon Naylor. And Clueless has come from behind to win it. Well, George really made an impression on the Warriors and kept things fairly level, but in the end it was Clueless who just managed to edge ahead on points. And there is the final score, just 2 points in it, Clueless winning, 63-61. And Killpower's got it all coming now, it's destruction time, and Pearl just lays into him. Goodbye to Leon Naylor. Whoa! Farewell to Killpower. And Pearl getting the crowd going. And Clueless is through to the showdown.
Oh, you know what, mate? I told you my money was on you, but I'm not going to brag about it because it's not completely over yet. But you are the winner and you're coming back to play Showdown. Well done!
Yeah, what can I say, Leon? So close, but yet so far. And I'm not even going to let you speak because Killpower got killed, which makes you the first of tonight's big losers. On your way, mate.
For Big George, Fightbox means fun, and the arena is his playground. He particularly likes playing hide and seek in Demolition and jumping out at Warriors. But it isn't all fun. George is busy learning the gentle art of destruction from one of the best teachers in the business, Pearl. And he may not be too bright, but he's turning into a pretty good pupil.
Yeah, that Big George, you know, his favourite word is destruction, even though he can't spell it. Now, we've had our first finalists for the showdown. Could you be the second one? Darren Bevan from Western-super-Mare. You live on an XRAF base, which means you're a spiritual fighter, right?
That's right, yeah.
And what's the name of your warrior?
Bloodthirsty.
Let's bring out Bloodthirsty, shall we? There's a bit of a sort of werewolf vibe about Bloodthirsty there. How long did it take you to create that?
Not long, mate, not really. I knew what I wanted to do with him, and that was it, done.
And the name Bloodthirsty just came to you?
Self-explanatory.
Makes a lot of sense to me. Give it up for Darren and Bloodthirsty!
From Portsmouth. How you doing, Rebecca? Fine. Always nice to have a lady in the pod. Gonna be rooting for you tonight. Okay, so Rebecca, how many years have you been gaming?
I started when I was about 11.
Wow. So you're a bit of a pro now, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so what is the name of your warrior?
Magog.
Magog. Okay, let's bring on Magog. Wow. She looks pretty human to me. What's her special powers?
She does a roundhouse.
The roundhouse?
Yeah.
That's dangerous, huh?
Hope so.
Any potential weaknesses?
Ooh, not that I found.
Okay, let's hear it for Rebecca and Magog.
Darren Bevan, the first up in this heat, and he's going to play Demolition. Bloodthirsty is our first warrior, and to score in Demolition, you've got to smash up those giant blocks, but that will release whatever is hidden inside. And watch out, it could be a sentient. And away goes Bloodthirsty. Now, he has got a weakness to fire, so I hope Vesuvius isn't going to be one of the sentients that gets released into the arena. He can pick up various bonuses around the ring. That is good. And, of course, he could destroy a zombie warrior for 5 points as well. And there is the zombie warrior, but he totally ignored him. What on earth is Darren Bevan thinking about? And the zombie warrior's just standing there, but Nail comes herring out and flattens Bloodthirsty right from the off and now gets stuck into the zombie. Take that. But Bloodthirsty is still scoring pretty good points here. Up to 25 already. No more sentience, and Nail is just going like hell for leather. And goes after Bloodthirsty. And Darren looking a bit pensive at the moment, and Banshee is there as well. Well, surely Bloodthirsty is not going to score too many points now with both sentients out into the arena. He's up to 40 points, that's pretty useful. And Nail is still going for the zombie. And there goes the Hooter. Oh, Banshee's taken him down after the whistle went. That is not on. That was dirty play from Banshee, but Bloodthirsty scored well. That was certainly a solid start for the Warrior. Despite an early tangle, he got lucky when Nail decided to pick on the zombie instead of him. But once Banshee joined the party, well, for Bloodthirsty, it was all over.
Pretty wicked effort there from Darren and Bloodthirsty. But let's see if Rebecca and Magog can do any better in Demolition.
Actually got off to a bit of a flyer there, just going before the Hooter. Now, what about her punching power? Not bad there, picked up a bonus as well. Certainly the speed should be there, and that will be useful when the sentients are released. Now then, 40 is a big score to beat. Rebecca Reed absolutely concentrating like crazy there. And there's Banshee. No problem at all for the very graceful but very deadly Banshee. Picking up points all the time. We're halfway there. It's 20 points. Puts the zombie down, but doesn't destroy it. Now, if the zombie can be destroyed, of course, it will be an extra 5 points, and that is it. So, Rebecca Reed looking a bit more psyched up for this one. Now, a Nail has come into the arena. Just poses for the crowd, and then charges after Magog, along with Banshee, who's moving very quickly. But this is tremendous movement around the arena. And look at that, she's jammed in between those two blocks and Nail decks her. Only a couple of seconds to go. Can she get 40 points? No, she can't. Just 5 points short. But we've still got a very close contest, and Nail is absolutely delighted with that. Well, after an early setback by Banshee, Magog was able to take out her frustrations on the zombie warrior. But once Nail joined in, it got so much more difficult. So there we have it, Bloodthirsty on 40 points, Magog 35.
Straight out of their pods after playing Demolition, I have our creators with us, Rebecca. Started really well, but got caught up towards the end there.
Yeah, I was in between two crates and the sentient pulled the nails out.
Not a bad score, though. And Darren, I feel the adrenaline is still pumping through your veins.
Yeah, I was definitely up for that. Yeah.
You were definitely up for it. Looking forward to the next round, yeah?
Oh, right, yeah.
I have no idea who's going to win this. What about you, Lisa?
I know who I'm rooting for. What about you, sir? Who do you want to win?
Magog, definitely Magog.
I think that the audience like Magog too. Why is that?
She's got big red nails and scares me like one of my ex-girlfriends.
Ooh, you like that, do you?
Yeah.
OK, well, one of those warriors is going to get smashed. Let's play the next eliminator.
Now, in Conquest, the Warriors have to capture as many tiles as possible by stepping on them. Magog's tiles should turn red, and Bloodthirsty's tiles will turn blue. And in addition, there are all kinds of dangers hidden amongst the tiles. Not to mention, of course, Kodiak, who's going to try and make life as difficult as possible for the Warriors. It's Magog on the left-hand side. Bloodthirsty, who's leading by 5 points on the right, but Bloodthirsty goes down. And straight back up again, but Kodiak is waiting for him. He just managed to escape that, but Kodiak didn't. As the tiles changed shape, Kodiak went plummeting to the floor. But is back up again quickly. Magog's having a problem as well. Now then, Magog is turning those tiles red all over the place. Good scoring by Magog, and now Bloodthirsty's got a bit of work to do. If he can get over onto that tile in the middle, yes he can. But Kodiak goes laying into Magog, who's down on the deck, and loses all those valuable points she just scored. And Bloodthirsty's gone as well. Well, we're back to where we started. Now Kodiak's having a great time there, but as the tiles changed, he went down once more. It's all square, 45, 50 points each. Only seconds left, and they've both gone down again. Can you believe it? This is so close. One tile can make all the difference. 5 seconds to go. Good point scored there by Bloodthirsty and by Magog. Oh my goodness. That was so close, and Bloodthirsty has won by just 5 points. Well, Magog took an early lead, but she wasn't likely to hold on to that, not with Kodiak around. Kodiak kept things fair, however, and the game remained even right to the end. And there is the final score. It's 55 points to Bloodthirsty, 50 to Magog. And of course, the whole crowd knows what comes next, and so does Rebecca Reed. It's distraction time, and it was easy for the giant Kodiak. Just one kick, and it was all over. Farewell to Rebecca Reed. Kodiak, as always, victorious. And so is Bloodthirsty, who's through to the showdown.
Well done, Darren. It was touch and go, mate, but well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, looking forward to the final.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, mate. Yeah, definitely.
Give it up for Darren and Bloodthirsty!
Show that I'm usually really cruel, but because you're a fellow female, I'm going to be... No, you know what? I can't do it. Rebecca, you're a loser. Please leave.
Both finalists have been through the mill this evening. Clueless got his punishment on the helix, but managed to stay just ahead of Pearl and George in Panic. Bloodthirsty survived Nail and Banshee in Demolition, and then had to deal with Kodiak in Conquest. So it's Darren and Bloodthirsty up against Robert and Clueless.
Feeling?
A lot better now than the first round. I was really nervous to start with.
Do you know what? I think you've got a few supporters here tonight. Can we hear it for Robert, please? I'm rooting for you too. Did you hear that, Trevor? Can you hear it?
I heard that.
Thank you.
But Darren, I feel you've been supremely confident throughout the whole show. You looking forward to this?
Yeah, we're going to do this now.
No problem. I like a man of few words. Why don't you guys go off and get ready? This part of the show, it's my favourite part of the show, as you know. It's crunch time. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. It's all about combat warrior skill.
And as you know by now, in the Fightbox Showdown, anything is allowed. There are no rules. Actually, there is one, and that's to win.
Should we settle this?
Yes!
It's time for Showdown!
Bloodthirsty, the dashing redhead here, up against Clueless. And of course the two sentients, Vesuvius and Big George, patrolling the arena. And Vesuvius got stuck in on Clueless there. And Bloodthirsty's gone over to Big George. Now come on, warriors. Stay away from these vicious sentients. That's better. Good hits there from both Clueless and Bloodthirsty goes down this time. They're pretty evenly matched in terms of weight and weapons, so this could be close. They both lost a bit of health, tangling with the sentience, and both of them getting stuck into Big George there. And Big George lays Clueless down one more time, and that surely is going to affect Clueless. And certainly Bloodthirsty is staying out of trouble at the moment. It's Clueless who's got the problems, but manages to stay away from the sentience, so it's game on again. Good kicks there coming in from Clueless. And Bloodthirsty is just running away, and Darren is looking worried. And this is a good comeback, if anything, by Clueless. And this is great stuff, right in the centre of the arena, and Clueless has gone down again. So Robert's got a bit of work to do. It's hard to say who's going to come out on top here. Bloodthirsty turns his back on Clueless. And look at that! Totally out of the blue, Bloodthirsty comes up with a massive shot. And Clueless is taken apart. Well, certainly George seemed to be having trouble letting the Warriors just get on with it. And this was a very evenly matched showdown, but in the end, it was Bloodthirsty who proved to have the killer instinct.
I loved it. Vicious.
That was vicious.
Lovely and vicious. Love it that way.
Robert, you came so far, you did so well, but not well enough.
Well, I did try, and I had so much fun here. And next year, I will win.
Maybe. Okay, well, Robert, right now, you're going to have to take the walk of shame. Off you go.
Loser.
Darren and Bloodthirsty, you delivered when it mattered, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. He was excellent.
Happy to be in the quarterfinals?
Yeah, without a doubt, chuffed.
Let's hear it for Darren and Bloodthirsty! They've taken one step closer to the ultimate prize of being crowned a new sentient.
Oh, yes, they have bagged themselves a place in the quarterfinals.
Where one person gets the fame, everyone else gets that walk of shame.
So until next time, goodbye.
Next time on Fightbox.
Wise Guy is picking up big points here, but there's George! And he's caught him one, that's gotta hurt! Well, he's down and out, and what is Kodiak doing? My goodness, this is totally unnecessary. Oh, he's got him again! That's nothing to be proud of.